Hello everyone and welcome to Cable Chatter. My name is Nicholas Poling, Director of K.I.S.S TV, and I am here with some of the members of the State Line Heritage Days Committee. And if we just go down the line, starting with you, Toni, introduce yourself and talk about a little bit about what you do on the committee.
Okay, I'm Toni Griffith, and one of my main jobs on the committee is to organize our annual raffle. This is our 6th one this year, and I think I'm going to come back later and explain a little bit more about it.
Okay.
And I also help organize the luncheon too.
Hi, my name's Amy Stump, and I take care of the food booths downtown, and I have been helping with another committee member to get vendors also down at Railroad Park.
Hi, I'm Jana Bruggeman, and I'm the chairman of this committee, and my job is to keep them all in line. No, not really. Actually, we have a good team, and we just all work on different things, and I just tell them things we would like to do, and we all discuss it, and we just go from there.
My name's Marla, Threewits. I'm chairperson of the Grand Parade, which will be August 3rd at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Don't miss it.
I'm Pam Pratt, and I'm in charge of the entertainment with lots of help from committee members. So I just want to talk a little bit about some of the events that are going to be coming to the festival this year. The voting most photogenic baby and pampered pet contest is still going to be here. Instead of at the Hallmark store, however, you can vote at Joe's Corner Florist. So make sure you come and vote for your favorite pet, or enter your favorite pet and how you pamper them, or your favorite baby. The EUM Church Ice Cream Social is going to be on Wednesday, July 31st from 4 to 7 at the EUM Church. The Midway will open up every day at 5 o'clock. It's Circus City is our amusement company this year. They were here last year, so come out and enjoy them. We have a flea market. It's going to be kind of we're really trying to bring a lot of new things down to Railroad Park, and part of that is the flea market. So come down and enjoy that. Under the big tent at 5:30 on Wednesday is Debbie Bryson. She's a Christian singer. She has a beautiful voice. And then karaoke wraps up the evening at 6:30 downtown Union City. So if you have interest in showing your singing skills, please come on out for that. We have a new band Wednesday opening up at Railroad Park. They're kind of kicking off our festival. They're the Ambush Band at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 at Railroad Park. And then you always want to come out and boo and hiss that mean villain at the Melodrama at 8 o'clock under the big tent. And it's called The Miner's Daughter, or Evil Reeks, It's Just Reward. So that's Wednesday night's entertainment. And you want me to tell it all, or go back and...
We can come back to you,
Okay.
actually, absolutely.
Okay.
And maybe mention the brochure.
Yeah, what I was going to mention is that you can pick up a copy of these at most stores in Union City, Indiana, and Ohio. Just maybe mention a few of the places that you can pick up your own event list at, Janet.
Oh gosh, they're about at every store downtown, the grocery stores, McDonald's, Shopping Electric, the Hallmark store, the Christian bookstore, any downtown store has got the brochures. The grocery stores, I said, the committee members, if you see one of them, I'm sure they can find one for you or tell you where you can go to get them.
And I think I pick up mine actually at Timmins Water, so
Yep.
there's just all over the place. So there shouldn't be an excuse. If you want to find your calendar of events, grab one of these, take it home, check out all the great sponsors that we have that have helped sponsor this, and are just helping out. And of course, there's some things that you can use in here. I think there's some values at Pizza Hut, I see. I mean, of course, just seeing the list of events itself. Now, of course, kicking off will be the luncheon, which is on Wednesday, right?
That's correct.
So let's talk about the luncheon. Of course, we've got to change the venue this year.
That's right. The luncheon's going to be at the Elks Club. Unfortunately, the Eagles are no longer open, so Toni scrambled around and found that we could rent the Elks Club, and we had a gracious anonymous donor who came in and offered to pay for the Elks Club for us, and then decided, you know what, maybe people should know who I am. So Thanks to Sam Farrington, he donated the money so we could rent the Elks Club, and it was kind of a last minute thing. Toni was able to secure the Elks Club for us to have the luncheon, so we want to make sure people don't accidentally go to the Eagles, but we will have a sign up out there to direct them to the Elks Club. So we really want to thank Sam Farrington for coming in and providing the rent money for that, because he's a big donor to this festival, and we appreciate him. So
very much. Thank you, Sam, if you're watching. And so everyone just be ready on the 31st, of course, for the luncheon. And what time is that happening, Toni?
11:30. I think doors open at 11.
yes,
Okay.
And
Yep.
it's Bowser's Barn is catering,
Catering it.
so you know it's going to be great food.
Okay.
And I believe the past couple years, as the people come in there, they can go ahead and start with their salads and.
$10 tickets.
Oh yes, tickets are $10, and any committee member has tickets available, or you can purchase them at Joe's Corner Floor.
That's right.
And we hope we sell all of them.
So as of the time of this taping, we still have plenty of tickets available.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
there will
we
be
do.
plenty of room at the Elks for everyone. So,
That's right.
so make sure.
I want to give a special thanks to Friendly Media, Lisa Friend. She's the one that put this brochure out for us. She went around and got all these donors for us to put in here. There was no charge to the Heritage Committee at all for this brochure, and she got all the sponsors, and we just got to put in like the list of events here, and then all of our sponsors here. So we really want to put a plug in for Friendly Media, because she did all the work for this. So we want to make sure to give her a shout too.
Great, absolutely. And if anyone is wondering where they can get the list of events, of course, I know there's a webpage for the State Line Heritage Days. I'm also going to put this on our KISS TV webpage, so kisstv.com/Union City. So those events will be available on there, and any other kind of information we would like to put on there will be made available. So make sure that you're marking your calendars for the 31st, July 31st through
August 3rd.
through August 3rd, and we've got a presentation that's going to attack me at that point here, so just watch for it. Okay, so we have your list of events. There's plenty of things to do. Let's give some credit to maybe our other committee members that couldn't make it today. Talk about maybe some of the other things that they're helping to organize.
Okay, Chris Hernandez is in charge of the flea markets down at Railroad Park on the Ohio side. And we're also going to have an entertainment tent down there like we do uptown here. So there is going to be a lot of entertainment down there that's new this year, square dancing down there. So that's all going to take place at Railroad Park. So Chris Hernandez is in charge of that, and he's also going to be in charge of the tractor pull down in that area. So we're hoping to, promote Railroad Park a lot better this year. And there's lots more to do down there. And then
He does the sound system too.
yeah, he provides a sound system for us on different events that we're using. And then his wife Sandy, she's also on the committee, and she'll be helping him down at Railroad Park. And then we have Frank Hilton and Bud Carpenter, who are in charge of the tractors down at Railroad Park, and they help get those lined up for the parade and kind of run the things down there. And then we have Edith Clevenger, who has just come on to the committee, and she's in charge of the root beer guzzling contest down at A&W Root Beer. And so she's worked real hard with that, and also she designed the poster that Pam has here to show you for Savannah Jack, one of our new entertainments that's coming this year. And Edith designed that and had those printed for us. And let's see, there's Marianne Bias. She is our secretary, and she takes the minutes. And have I forgot anybody?
Dennis.
Oh yeah, Sweet Young. He helps Bud Carpenter and Frank Hilton down at Railroad Park. Oh, Dennis Pratt, of course, the villain. He takes care of the melodrama and purchasing the big tent for down in that area, and he's a lot of fun to have on the committee.
Okay, so thank you so much for all the rest of our committee members for chipping in their amount of time, because this is a volunteer organization.
Yep.
Anyone who just wants to see the festival go off really well and wants to volunteer, of course they can contact you. Right now things are in order for this year, but maybe in the future they'd like to be a member or just be a volunteer of some sorts. This is a great opportunity to help out your community. Of course, Heritage Days has been around for several years with the former Farmer Merchant Days, and it's always been something that brings towns together, unites towns and the surrounding community, and we get a lot of visitors to Union City, so we want to, of course, give our best foot forward. So let's talk a little about some of the special events that we want to make sure that people do take note of. We started talking about some musical events, the band that you have. Any other performers that we have coming?
Yes, we do. I talked about Wednesday night, but Thursday night we have Grove Hills, a local band. They're coming back. They'll be here on the main stage. Old Time Revival under the tent. There's also a hymn sing with Jerry Liebert at Railroad Park. Let's see, we have some square dancers that are going to be coming. And let's see, the melodrama once again. Friday night, though, we do have this band, Savannah Jack. They perform in the area, but they also perform around Nashville, Tennessee. They've opened up for Penskill, Kenny Rogers, Don Hobley. So they're very, very good. They come very well recommended. So please come out and enjoy them on Friday night. Spike and the Bulldogs will always end our festival on Saturday night. Let's see, we have a lot of other things going on Saturday. We have at 4 o'clock some Christian mimes from the Leo, Indiana area. Let's see, Truck and Tractor Pull at 5 at Railroad Park. New Hope Puppet Show at 5. The Elks, there's fish and chicken fry. Union City Has Talent at 6 o'clock on Friday night. We pick about 7 local residents to come and show us their talent, so you'll just have to come out and see who got picked this year. Let's see, Theories at 5K Walk Run. That's a new event this year, sponsored by the Athletic Boosters, and the walk begins at 9 o'clock and you can register at 8 o'clock.
Not the ambush band.
The what?
Ambush.
I mentioned them earlier.
okay.
Yeah, they're opening up on Wednesday.
Singing
Let's
for
see.
Sanity.
Mix Factory is going to be on Saturday night down with the car show at 6 o'clock on Saturday. Mix Factory. Let's see.
Have you mentioned Singing for Sanity on Saturday?
Singing for Sanity, yes, on Saturday. They are on at 5 o'clock up here. They play before Spike and the Bulldogs. And let's see. There's a reenactment of David Connor, the first trading post of Randolph County. It's on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. What else haven't I think that might be all of the events. 5 o'clock, there's a kiddie tractor pull down by the fire department, followed by the balance beam. Both school dance teams will be coming on Friday. UCCH dance team is at 6 and Mrs. Sinawal follows at 6:30 on Friday. Jan and Becky and the Dance Connection also perform right before Savannah Jack comes on the stage. And Democratic Breakfast is at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Farmers Market is always a nice thing to go and visit at the Historic Arts Depot. The Antique Tractor display is at 12 o'clock, of course with our parade at 1. Pork chop dinner at the Elks at 3 o'clock. And Sandy School of Dance is going to be back at 6 o'clock on Saturday, right downtown. And I think that's it. So please look at your brochure, because all of the events are in this brochure and we don't want you to miss anything. So keep looking at that and come out and enjoy the community and just living here in Union City.
Yeah, it will be fantastic. And so a great deal of events, of course, we've already talked about happening at the Elks Club here on Columbia Street, perhaps on Pearl Street as well, into the Ohio side, Railroad Park as well. So that, of course, you want to see what's happening down there between the tractor pull and the flea market. Anything else that's happening elsewhere other than this general vicinity? I think pretty much if you're
And the Elm Street in front of the fire department.
Elm Street in front of the fire department, on the Ohio side. Okay, so if you're in that general geography, you'll sure to find something that you want to be a part of. So,
Nick, I have
go ahead.
Amy has something new coming as far as the food booth that she can talk about.
Okay.
We have a new vendor that has committed to having deep fried and squid pies that along with deep fried cookie dough and brownies and s'mores. And he's a Union City graduate, so it's Jim Melton. He's very excited about coming. It's his first time coming to the festival. And we have a couple other new vendors that are coming. One gentleman has the Philly steaks and sausage sandwiches. And we have another vendor that has the whipped ice cream. It's like a pineapple whip. And along with our other vendors that come back every year, and all the local churches that participate also. So we'll have plenty of good food, many things to choose from.
Yeah, and typically when you think of the food vendors at State Line Heritage Days, if anyone has been to a Kings Island or anything, the price is very affordable, and it's very good food. So you definitely want to take part in that and enjoy. And if you don't want to come down for the food, of course, there's plenty of entertainment. So
right.
let's talk. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
speaking of the entertainment, I think one of the greatest things about this festival is the entertainment is free
Yes.
to the public. So a really good way that you can show your support of the festival is to buy tickets for our raffle, our
Yes.
annual raffle that we have. And if I could just move right over here, I do better with a visual. Each year, and this is the 6th annual raffle, and each year we have tried to highlight different businesses in the community. We started off with, we've done all the restaurants in the community with a Let's Eat Out, and a couple years ago we revisited that with a Let's Eat Out again. We had a Loving My Car raffle, I think it was the 2nd year. Then we recognized the grocery stores in our community with the groceries for more and more. One of our most successful ones was the bank raffle, and each bank was very generous in donating $100 as a guaranteed winning base for the raffle. Unfortunately, since the first one, we have lost one bank, but the other 3 banks, Old National, K.I.S.S, and First Merchants, have most graciously agreed to participate again in another bank raffle. You can still bank on us. So tickets are $2 each, 3 for $5, but you have a guaranteed base winning of $300. Okay. So all other tickets purchased will be split 50-50 with the winner and the committee to help cover expenses. So during the State Line Heritage Days Festival, tickets will be available by the big tent, by the stage, at Joe's Corner Florist, and at the luncheon, yes, thank you very much, and at each of the banks, tickets will be available for purchase too. And obviously, the more tickets purchased, the higher the So please get out and purchase your tickets. The drawing will be held. The sale of tickets will end at the intermission, a Spike of the Bulldogs, and then the drawing will be held at the end of the concert.
Great. Okay. So you will definitely want to go to the concert to find out.
Definitely.
If you're a winner.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, but you need not be present to win. That's
okay.
an important thing.
You want to find out at least.
Yeah.
We'll get you your prize. If
Yes,
you're not
we
there.
will contact you if you're not there, but you don't want to miss out on Spike and the Bulldogs.
Yeah, only $2 each or 3 for $5.
$2 each, 3 for $5.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. We'll set this down. Thank you for that. Okay. Maybe we'll move. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Marla probably should talk a little bit about the parade and
That's
who
what
our parade marshal is this year. So,
Yes. First of all, if you want to be an entry in the parade, please get a hold of me. And my number is 964-7365. Or email is M, as in Marla, Threewits, THREEWITS, at HUGHES.net. And let me know, tell me that you're interested and what kind of float or what your entry will be like, and we would be glad to have you in our parade. We are going to have Keith and Susan Bousman as our grand marshals this year, and also we're trying to get organized to honor our Korean War veterans and have them as an entry in our parade. So if you know anyone who served in the Korean War if you could give me their names, I'd love to contact them and have them as an entry in our parade. So the parade starts at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Registration begins from 10:30 on.
Okay, so there's still plenty of opportunity for people if they wanted to have an organization, maybe their church group. They have a hay wagon they want to put an organization on. Of course, our local farmers showing off their tractors, and I know a lot of them that show up, and that's always a great thing for our community to be able to see what happens around our area. What other kind of maybe organizations, if you had, could be a good addition to the parade?
The dance teams are always in the parade. We love to have local bands in the parade from the high schools. Oh gosh. Of course, the fire engines and policemen and the antique tractors, and it's a fun parade.
Yeah.
Fun parade.
Okay. And is it the same route as we typically have?
Absolutely.
Okay. Starting at the grocery stores, East Lane Chocolate and Save-A-Lot in that general area?
Yes, that's where registration is. If you can register there in the lot at Lincolndale Plaza.
Okay, fantastic. And that will be on Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, and it's going to be beautiful weather the entire time, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yes, we're thinking positively. Okay. Anything else that we'd like to highlight, maybe?
I would like to
Go ahead.
maybe mention some of the sponsors.
Absolutely.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, first and foremost, the Community Foundation of Randolph County, we received a grant from them, and we were very gracious to them, because if we didn't have these sponsors that made these donations, we wouldn't be able to provide this free entertainment to everybody downtown. So we really need to, when you see these people, give them a thank you, because they did donate money, whether it be $50 or if it was $4,000, but they all need recognition for what they've done. And Community Foundation of Randolph County, Ken and Terry Sawinski, Didier Hardware, Hasty Manufacturing, Dr. Susan Pyle, Reichard Funeral Home, Hoosman and Stimmer, Sam and Marilyn Farrington, and again, he donated to the entertainment, but then also donated for us to have the Elks Club. So he double gave us money, so that's fantastic. Al and Joyce Hurley, Dick and Linda Wilcox, Steve and Marla Threewits, English and Frinky, Standard Agencies, Peterson and Stockler, First Merchants Bank, Dr. Leahy, Dr. Downey, Hometown Handyman Larry Amsball, Carts and Parts, Dr. Brad Key, Moat Farm Service, Paysetter Bank, Dale and Mary Ruth Stoner, Bill and Roxanne Stocksdale, South Salem Church, Old National Bank, Kent and Ann Thornburg. Now we also have some people who didn't hit the deadline, which is fine. We have the VFW Auxiliary, the Men's Auxiliary, the VFW, the American Legion, and also we don't want to forget Frank Miller Lumber, because they sponsor Spike and the Bulldogs, and they've done that every year. So there's still some money coming in, and that's great. We really appreciate these people.
Okay, I know the community really appreciates all of your work.
Maybe get a shout out to Shockney Electric.
Oh, Shockney Electric, yes. Jason and Mike, they do all the electrical work for us the night before, and gosh, they take their time, and they spend a lot of time.
Yes.
And the festival actually would not go on without them and the people who provide the money. Those are the two most important things of this whole festival.
Right,
Yeah, and I'd also like to recognize our spouses, because they jump in there too and help out as much as they can, even though they don't own a red shirt.
No.
You know.
Yeah,
We tried to get Jason to wear one.
we'll get it done.
But yeah, definitely we have to recognize people like Shockney, because your food vendors, the stage would not have what they have, the resources that they have if you didn't have them volunteering their time. And that's a lot of work.
And they're on call the whole festival, because if power goes out, they got to come up and fix it.
Right. Yeah. You need it very quickly. So
Yes.
It's nice, and they're working after the festival's over, quite a bit of hours afterwards. A lot of people don't realize what goes into.
We're usually here at about
setting
2
up.
o'clock in the morning or
Really?
something like that. Yeah.
Maybe would we want to mention Joyce Hoosman?
Yes,
what
and
she's
Joyce
done.
Hoosman, she gets people together to clean at night. She gets a schedule out, so there's 30 or 40 or 50 people there that we don't even have names of, and she lines up the schedule, and then they come up and clean at night, so that we as the committee can go home and get our rest,
Yes.
and we're not up here late every night. So
Okay, well, you have a great committee and a great group of volunteers around you to make this festival a great thing for our community. It's, of course, one of the biggest events that happens in the Union City area all year long, and it's been going on for so many years now. We want to continue to make it a great event. Make sure that you pick up your copy of the brochure, check out what's happening, make sure that you're taking part in your community and supporting our community. And of course, it's just a great social time too. See friends that you haven't seen for years. That's probably the opportunity that maybe someone who's left town will come back to see you again, see what has happened in the town. So this is definitely the great time. So mark in your calendars July 31st through August 3rd to be there, to be part of this great thing for our community. Any last thoughts before we close up the show today?
You probably should thank your brother for running the camera since
Yes.
he came all the way from Hawaii to
Can
do
you
it.
spin that camera around?
He seems to know what he's doing.
He's a graduate of KISS TV program, so
That's good. We appreciate him running the camera for us.
we appreciate him, and thank you so much for being a part of this show today, Cable Chatter, and thank you so much for being here as part of it and promoting our town. And as far as contacting you, if there was anyone who wants to now maybe get in touch with you, if they have an idea or a volunteer or just a question maybe. I see that there's a Facebook page and a website. Is there a better way to contact either you or Jan?
You can call me 964-3666 at the store, and I'll try to steer you to who might be in charge or where you need to go to get the information.
Okay, and of course that's Joe's Corner Florist.
That's correct, Joe's
the
Corner
number.
Florist.
So talk to Jana and anything that you have questions about or just want to help out in some way. So definitely take part in it. And thank you for being here. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you next time on Cable Chatter.